On today's episode of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup, Bitcoin reaches an all-time high after the launch of Bitcoin Cash. And I will be reading some of the Bitcoin and altcoin charts. So all of that coming up on today's edition of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup. So stay right there. Hi there guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup, where I look at the price movements in the cryptocurrency markets and do a quick technical analysis of various different altcoins and Bitcoin. Now today, just a quick bit of feedback, I've darkened the background by request. And this is a new background, but people have said, can you darken it a bit so it doesn't clash with my image? So let me know in the comments below if that's better. Alright, getting into the market roundup for today. I said Bitcoin had reached an all-time high. Well, that's because if you add the market cap of Bitcoin Cash with the market cap of Bitcoin, you get an all-time high. So let's do that. Actually, I haven't done the sums, but so the main Bitcoin, let's just call it Bitcoin, is 44.6 billion in market cap. If you add the 7.2 billion market cap of Bitcoin Cash, you get to 51.8. What we could also do is add $2,708, which is the price of a Bitcoin, and add that to the $439 that is for Bitcoin Cash, you get $3,147. So overall, the two Bitcoins are worth more than the old Bitcoin was on its own, right? So that's an interesting observation, isn't it? So that means, I think the Bitcoin dominance figure at the top of coin market cap, right? That looks to be just tracking BTC. So that's only the Bitcoin that has the $44 billion market cap. Now, Bitcoin Cash is technically the biggest winner today in the top 20. It's coming in right there in third place with its $7 billion market cap. And in the last 24 hours, it's gained 52.83%. It's the first day for Bitcoin Cash, so that's not a surprise. And $439, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. When I did the live stream yesterday and I was looking at Kraken, it was trading at $144, and I took the decision not to sell it because I thought, that just seems a bit low to me. Anyway, CoinMarketCap and the industry at large have now adopted BCH as the three-letter symbol for Bitcoin Cash. People were throwing around BCC as the symbol, but there's already, I think BitConnect is already using that symbol. So BCH is for Bitcoin Cash. Moving on from there, biggest loser is BitConnect, believe it or not, BCC, down 12.91% to $52.75. BitConnect sits in 18th place with $334 million of market cap. I've given the most traded altcoin award to Tether down here in 20th place. $152.9 million worth of Tether has been traded. Not a big surprise. That's probably all the people coming back out of Tether who ran to Tether. All the people probably ran to Tether to protect their wealth from when the fork was happening, and now they're all running back again. So Tether's 99.6 cents today, pretty normal. $318 million market cap. And in terms of the honorable mention, Veritaseum is in 15th place. It's gained a nice 17.56%. and is up to $185 with a $371 million market cap. There seems to be an awful lot of coins around the $300 to $400 million market cap, isn't there? There's Coinigy, which did actually launch. You can go and sign up for that right now. That did jump like 16% yesterday, which is no surprise. I did say that a few days ago that I was expecting it to spike after its launch. And Coinigy is now available for registration, except you have to do all the verification stuff. You have to do the KYC and verify your identity and all this, that kind of stuff. So I'm probably going to have to go through that just so I can test the system out and then report on it. But that's just by the way. Now, before we move on to the chart reading, let's just take one more look at Bitcoin Cash, because on the Markets tab, look at all the exchanges that are trading it. Lots and lots and lots of them. And who's got the lion's share of the trading volume? Bittrex has the lion's share of the trading volume. $54 million in the last 24 hours, and that's on the pair, the trading pair, Bitcoin against Bitcoin Cash. However, that says BCC. So Bittrex must be using BCC as the symbol. I'm sure they'll sort that out in time. Actually, some of the other exchanges are using BCC. We're going to have to come to a consensus on that. Otherwise, it's that's going to get a little bit confusing, isn't it? Okay, let's move on to the chart reading then, courtesy of Coinigy. So if you want to draw yourself charts like this, click the link in the video description, sign up for a Coinigy account, and then you can copy my lines, follow along with my analysis, and so on. Normally on Wednesday, which is today, we look at the LiteCoin price chart, which is the one right in front of us here. I'm going to look at this and I'm going to go skip over to the Bitcoin price chart as well and see how things have gone yesterday and today because of the fork and all that kind of thing. But Litecoin then, we still have the medium-term trend line there in the white, which is pretty solid if you ask me. Both moving averages still trending up apart from more recently when the 50 has flattened out. Still providing somewhat of a support, cupping the bottoms of the bodies of the candles there. And also my $40 yellow line looks to be holding pretty well. The other thing you'll notice that I've drawn here is sort of so I'll call this a symmetrical triangle, where I've joined up the highs of these two swings and the most recent swing from yesterday, and then that meets the medium-term trend line to form this triangle pattern. But not only that, we've got the $40 horizontal support line, which is right underneath the price as well. So there's actually two little triangles going on there. There's like a descending triangle and then a symmetrical one. Now today's price is sitting on $42.57, and if we zoom right in, we can see that the price is right on this descending short-term trend line that forms part of this triangle pattern. And yesterday it's mostly within the triangle pattern. Today it's poked out a little bit, but the price is going down. So I'm not sure if that's it coming back inside the range or not. In any case, what we have known is that Litecoin has been one of the most resilient in terms of price. The other thing that I will say about this in terms of Fibonacci levels is at let's call it $43 is the 23.6 retracement line, which is based on that recent all-time high of around $55. So if we take that view, both of the price line, which is red right now, and the 23.6 line, which is also red, are sort of hard to distinguish. But it's $43. So if you zoom back in again, it's that line that seems to be causing the trouble. If I just take this off auto scale for a second and then stretch it out, we'll be able to see this a lot better. This is one thing I do like about Coinigy. You can really get the view that you want to get the analysis that you need. So this thin red line here, which I've got my mouse cursor over, that is what is providing the resistance. It provided it yesterday and it's providing it today. I believe yesterday's close was around about that price of $43. And then today when it opened around that, it's gone down below it again. So that is a key level for us to watch, $43. It hasn't been above that since, let's see, the 24th, which is like a week ago. So that will be the next level to look at. I have been saying in terms of Litecoin, I'm not sure where Litecoin is left now, because you've got we've got the two Bitcoins. We've got the Bitcoin Cash with the big blocks, and we've got Bitcoin with the upcoming SegWit, and then God knows what scaling on top of that. So what edge does Litecoin have? When I've said this before, people have said, well, Litecoin is going to get the Lightning Network first. Okay, it might do, but let's see. I don't think it will, quite frankly. I think there's more developers going to have more of an incentive to build a Lightning Network on top of Bitcoin when it gets SegWit versus Litecoin. That's just my view. So let me know in the comments below what you think to that. But that's all for this edition of the Market Roundup. So if you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new around here, get subscribed. And if you'd like access to my very best stuff, including all my structured online courses, check out Cryptoversity.com. Alright guys, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Market Roundup, and I'll be back later on today with the news and commentary show. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.